Hello, I hope you are doing well. In this video, I will talk about grammar translation method. As you know, teaching a language means adopting different strategies by which goals can be fulfilled. This has been the main concern for generations. It's true that controversies about how to teach a specific language barely stop, but the questions that were asked years ago are the same questions that are being asked nowadays. It was estimated that 60% of the population is multilingual, and this means that multilingualism or bilingualism has become the norm rather than the exception. In the 50s, Latin was the dominant language due to its uses in religion and business. But after some political changes in Europe, English, French, and Italian took the lead. Therefore, Latin turned from a living language into an academic discipline. It was restricted to classrooms. At that time, the focus was on teaching grammar rules followed by relevant exercises. However, in the 19th century, the other European languages got included in the curriculum and developed the same method that came to be known as the grammar translation method. As the name implies, this method first approaches the language through a detailed analysis of its grammar rules, followed by application to what had been learned through translating sentences into and out of the target language. Advanced students had to translate whole texts, and vocabulary items were presented in a bilingual list. So, memorizing vocabulary was a necessity, not an option. It was believed that this method had two main goals. The first one is to enable students to read literature, and the second one has to do with developing students' intellectual abilities. In this method, the focus was on the accuracy. So the learners had to have a deep understanding of literary texts. As for speaking, it was limited to the minimum because learners had just to read what they translated out loud. And the teacher was the center of the process. The session started first by presenting the rules, followed by application. This means that this method was taught deductively. This method dominated language teaching from 1850s to 1950s. Although it is still used in different parts of the world, it is criticized by a number of specialists. It has no advocates or exponents because this method has neither a theory nor literature that offers a justification or rationale for it, or at least that attempts to relate to issues in psychology, linguistics, or education. However, opposition to this method, of course, was developed gradually, and this led to the reform movement. And this is what we are going to talk about in the next video. Thank you for watching, and see you in another video.